What's going on, guys? So earlier I found a really cool spot on the new Black Ops 7 map, Ashes of the Dam. This spot is so broken and I think it will help you out tremendously on your zombie camo grind. This is going to be a full breakdown video on how to utilize this strat, so drop a thumbs up and let me know down in the comments if this helped you guys out. Thanks for all the support lately on the channel, and be on the lookout for more Black Ops 7 Zombies content. And without further ado, let's jump into the video. First, I'm going to go over the loadout, the augments, and your entire setup that you'll need. First things first, you're going to want to make sure you go to your field upgrade and throw on Frenzied Guard. With this specific strategy, you're literally going to be standing in one spot, primarily the whole time. Frenzied Guard with the correct augments pretty much makes you invincible. Now for the augments on Frenzied Guard, you're going to want to go to Frenzy Fire and Extension. Frenzy Fire is obviously going to take ammo from your stock, so you won't have to reload your gun. You can just shoot the entire time. And Extension is going to extend the duration of the Frenzy Guard. Obviously, you're going to want to throw on whatever weapon you want to level up and get your camos for. I'm running Stim Shot right now because I don't have Decoy unlocked, but you're going to want to pick up a Decoy off the ground. Obviously, zombies drop these when you kill them. Your Lethal Grenade, not really that important. I'm running Point Turret because it does help a little bit in the later rounds. You're not going to want to fool with any of your gobblegums. You're actually going to want to use this method to stack up your gobblegums. Going over to your perk augments, you're going to want to go to Juggernog and make sure that you have Probiotic on and Hardened Plates. You're going to want to go to Speed Cola and throw on Classic Formula as well as Speedy Roulette. This really helps whenever you're just getting weapons out of the mystery box. This is going to speed up that process quite a bit and you'll be glad that you did. Next, go to Vulture Aid, and if you don't have Armormatic unlocked, you're going to want to go to Smell of Death. I don't have it unlocked yet, so Smell of Death is what I'm running. That gives you a little gas cloud that conceals you for a sec. That'll give you a chance to maybe reload your weapon or apply some armor plates if need be. And then you're going to want to go down to Picky Eater for your minor augment. This is going to give you a higher chance of dropping your current equipment, so if you are running decoys or you have a decoy in your inventory, zombies are more likely to drop decoys for you, which is huge for this strat. Next, you're going to want to go down to Deadshot Daiquiri and throw on Deadhead. That's going to increase your headshot damage. If you don't want to run that, you can run Dead Again. That's going to give you an extra bullet to your magazine on a critical hit. Now, it doesn't always happen, but it does give you a chance of getting that. And as many critical kills as you're going to get, this is going to be pretty helpful for your ammo supply. Minor augment, you're going to want to throw on Dead Break, increase bullet damage to armor pieces. Obviously, in the high rounds, Dead Break and Deadhead are the best, so that's what I'm going to run. For double tap, if you don't have double dealer unlocked, you're going to want to go double standard. That's just going to give you non-critical double damage. So if you don't hit a headshot, especially in the higher rounds, that's going to do double damage to the zombies. That's going to help with crowd control. For your minor augment, you're going to want to throw on double time. That just further increases your weapon fire rate. So you're already getting a boost from the double tap, but then you get an increased boost from double time, which is just going to help your DPS out. Go down one to Elemental Pop, and you're going to want to throw on Electric Cherry. This is arguably the most important augment, and I'll show you later on why that's so important. And for your minor augment, you can throw on Vulnerabine or Chillberry. Both of these work great. Wisp Tea is also really good. I don't have any of these augments researched, so I'm not going to be able to throw anything on, but these will be very helpful with this strategy. If you don't have any of these augments unlocked, and if you're like me and haven't prestiged yet, just run a couple games using this strategy and you'll have all of these augments unlocked. All right, so now that we have all that set up, we're just going to go ahead and jump into a standard solo game, Ashes of the Damned. Once you're in the game, the first thing you may want to do is go ahead and throw on double XP and double weapon XP. This is just only going to speed up the process, and the amount of XP that you get from this strategy is going to be really beneficial in leveling you up. I'm going to go ahead and turn on Rampage Inducer and just go ahead and get some headshots here. Speed through these first few rounds. Now, you don't have to throw on Rampage Inducer, but it does really help get through these easier rounds, and it's just going to allow you to get to your strat a lot faster. All right, after round 3, I normally turn this off because I usually have about 5,000 points banked up, and that's just about all we're going to need. Just going to come in here. I like to grab my little spare change from Quick Revive, melee this, get Ted's head. Once you get old Tessie going, make a left. This will take you to Blackwater Lake. In order to proceed, you're going to need to turn on the power pump. Just in time. Once you get that cleared off, you're going to run upstairs into the cabin. Turn on the power switch, and then you're just going to go ahead and jump back in old Tessie and drive toward Ashwood. Once you get to Ashwood, you're going to go ahead and take this zip up, make a right, by this door, and by this. And then once again, you're going to want to clean the infestation. Once you get that cleared away, run up here, flip the power switch. Once you get the power turned on, you're going to want to go ahead and jump down here Get an old Tessie and drive it into the garage. Go ahead and throw on your Pack-a-Punch upgrade. Once you have Pack-a-Punch ready to go and you have the money for it, go ahead and upgrade your weapon. And then I'm going to show you guys the strat spot. So right past where you turn on the power, if you go toward the arsenal machine and double tap and you run up these stairs right here, you'll see the VS Recon wall buy and this little tank. You're going to want to slide right next to this barrel here. Sit right here in this corner. If you notice, all the zombies run up the stairway. They do not jump up on this ledge. And they can't spawn from behind you because your back's to the wall. So all the zombies quite literally just run up the stairs and then run straight at you here. This is literally the best spot that I've found on BO7 so far. And you always have a bail option. You can literally, if you get overran, you can always just jump off the side. You can run down here to this area, which is obviously way more open and a really good train spot. But I'll show you more of that in the later rounds. For now, we're going to go right back up. Another good investment for this is to go ahead and grab Vulture Aid. You want to get this sooner than later because making the investment in the Vulture Aid really only makes sense in the earlier rounds. As I said before, this is going to drop more decoys for you. Another good investment to make is to go ahead and grab armor. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the rarity of my AK as well. So now that we've got our double armor plates, we don't even have Jug yet. But Jug really isn't necessary until like round 10. I'm going right back to my spot. Getting my headshots. All the zombies are just lining up perfectly. Easy. Alright, so once you're ready to get Jug, I'm just going to jump down here and grab the spare change from Double Tap. Everybody loves free points. And I'm going to take this zip over to Rabbit Alley. I'm going to jump down here, unlock this door, grab Jug, grab my spare change while I'm at it. And I'm just going to go right back to my spot. So now we're set. We've got a packed weapon. We've got Jug. We've got our Vulture Aid, and we've got level 2 armor plates. So we're really in a pretty good spot for now. So we're just going to go right back to our easy headshots. This also works in Ravager rounds, as you guys can see. They can only come up the stairs or come forward right at you. They're not going to sneak up behind you. They're not going to jump up the ledge. You don't really need it until the later rounds, but if you grab double tap, that's just going to make your DPS even stronger. It's literally so easy. Now, if you were to ever get overran in this spot, right, you have two options. You can either jump down to your left, just like this, very simple. Go ahead and plate up and do whatever you need to do. And then go right back to your spot. Unfortunately, there's a nuke there, so that made that a little tough. But if you just go right back to where you were, you got you a nice little reset and you don't have to worry about dying. Your other option is also running Frenzy Guard. Now, I forgot to reload there, so that didn't work as great as it would have. But with the augments that we have equipped on Frenzy Guard, we have an extended Frenzy Guard time, and we also don't ever have to worry about reloading. So as long as there's ammo in your clip and you pop that Frenzy Guard, it's literally just going to take ammo out of your stock and you never have to worry about reloading. Also, all the zombie kills that you get are going to add armor plates. So any damage that you take in Frenzied Guard is only going to go toward your armor plates. But as long as you're killing zombies as you're taking damage, your armor plates are always going to be replenished. So you're literally just invincible sitting here in one spot. This spot kind of reminds me of the spot in Terminus before it was patched, in the room where you get the Beam Smasher. So again, I'm just looking out for decoys that drop. So far I haven't got any, but I'm not going to need them for now, so we're chilling. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade my weapon to Pack 2 real fast. It's only going to make things easier. Now, round 16 is when the bear spawns. When you have a bear that spawns, you may want to just go ahead and jump down here to the bottom where you have some space to run. Go ahead and focus your damage on the bear. Once you take out the bear, you can literally just go right back up, make a right up the stairway, and right back into your spot. Alright, so we got a decoy there, and with our Vulture Aid augment, we're going to get a lot of decoys to drop for us, so we shouldn't ever run out of these if we ever need to pop them. And with the Ravager rounds, literally you can just spray at the ground right here, and you're going to kill everything. We already got another decoy to spawn. Alright, so we have another bear spawning. I'm just going to go ahead and save myself the trouble and jump down here. And again, I'm just going to focus damage on the bear. Now that the bear's cleared out, I could just hit this zip and go right back into my spot. But at this point, there's not a lot of zombies left, so I'm just going to train them up. Finish them off. And then right back into my spot I go. So notice I kind of got a little overran there. So I'm going to go ahead and jump down. So I just run right back around, get back to my spot. Got a couple armor plates waiting for me, and we got a nice fresh reset. And I'm gonna go ahead and jump down here and grab me some level 3 armor, just to be on the safe side. And if you're running low on armor and you need to plate up, just go ahead and hip fire, and then you can plate up as you're hip firing. I'm gonna go ahead and pop another frenzy guard here, just so we can melt through these zombies to end the round. And while I have time, I'm going to go ahead and jump down here, refill my ammo. So we are getting a little low. Also should go ahead and upgrade my rarity as well. Notice literally just pack 2 and green rarity got me through round 20. So just goes to show how good this spot is. So once you hit round 25, you're going to want to take Old Tessie back to the Janus Towers Plaza. And as you guys can see, the Wonder Fizz machine is right here in spawn. And before I hit the Wonder Fizz machine, I'm just going to train these zombies around a little bit. This is actually a really good train spot. Now that we're down to 1 zombie, 1 little crawler here. So now that we have all the perks that we need, I'm fully set up to be able to run this strat for high rounds and get a crap ton of critical kills. Alright, so notice, with this electric cherry augment, it's round 30. When I reload, it's going to stun that zombie and keep the other zombies from getting past it. So it's literally blocking the zombies and giving you a chance to reload, plate up, whatever you need to do. This is going to be really, really important that you use this very frequently, especially once you get into the higher rounds. You're going to want to stun the zombies to give yourself a chance to reload. So being able to have time to reload this weapon is going to be really, really important. Alright, so I'm listening for a bear roar. We definitely don't want to sit here if there's a bear. Okay, we have a bear now. So now, once he kind of comes up this way, I'm jumping down. So now I have a lot of space to go ahead and take out the bear. We can shoot these little beehives, all that good stuff. Now that the bears follow me down, we're just going to focus damage on it. Alright, so we got our 10 kills without taking damage 5 times there. We got that very easily. Let me know what you guys think about this strat, and if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. I'm pretty sure I'm one of the first to find this spot, so please share this video with your friends, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.